What's up, everybody? It's been 7 days since I planted this tank, so it is due for a week update, you could say, just 7 days after planting update, and just a new growth overview, and yeah. So, the thing that stands out in this tank right now is the Rotala, because that's just been going crazy, and that was all about that big when I got it, although some of those pieces in there were pretty tall, but the most of it was like halfway up the tank now. Some of it's hitting the surface right there. So the valve's really getting tall, or I mean not valve. The Rotala is getting tall. If you could see in this piece right here, all those little runner things coming out of there. These ones right here, these two, used to be down there, and they grew all the way up, and even that one. So they used to be that tall, and they pretty much grew all the way up. And that's up there too. I mean, the newer, they get these bushy leaves on the top that are green, is how you could tell the new growth. Because they did look like that, and that kind of melted. So the newer, greener stuff is the new growth. And there's even a little bit over there that's grown. And then the Naha grass hasn't grown too much, but I haven't been able to see new growth. I don't know, it probably has grown, but it hasn't really died or anything, so it's got to be doing something. Whoops, bumped the tank. But yeah, that worm is, no, he was there, but not anymore. I don't know where he went. But yeah, the Naha's not doing, I don't know, it's not growing crazy or anything, but I'm sure there's a little growth here and there. And then that leaves the Val in the back, and that's been doing good. I've been impressed with it. That leaf right there especially it's been like kind of a gauge on how tall it's going to get, and that's a lot thicker than the other leaves that it came with, so that's like a little, so it should be getting tall. That leaf should be going up real tall. And then there's a few there. I mean, all these new taller growths are just gonna, because it is Val, but it's just grown outside, so it's super short. And yeah, and then that runner back there has some new leaves on it. And so yeah, that's basically, I'll go over the dwarf water lettuce. Has a ton of new growth. I went over this last video though. Like, I started with 4 big pieces, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 3 there, 9, 10, 11. And after having 11, there's still some little buds coming off. Like, well, first of all, this little piece right here in the front was a runner, and it kind of fell off, and now it has its own root system and everything. But I'm gonna try and find that runner that was coming out. No, it's facing the other way, but yeah, there's a bunch of new runners coming off on that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm liking the way it's looking. I gotta get a filter still. I'm gonna trim the Rotala back about to there, maybe, like right off, and then plant that again and get a bushier little thing going. And then, I don't know. I'll talk about the stocking. As I said in the last video, I'll save that for this video because it doesn't really pertain to the last video too well. But, so I need still a filter, which is going to be the Tom Aquatics thing. The internal one, which looks really good. And a heater I'm still unsure of. I'm going to get some, they've got some good deals on Amazon. Not like the super crappy brands, but not like the super expensive ones either, but I just need something to keep the tank at like 75 for me. And so stocking, I was gonna do red cherry shrimp, but then I said I really do think that's gonna get boring for my liking, so I wanted to get some fish in here that I was actually interested in. And what really has been on my mind for the last, like, I don't know, month or so was sparkling gourami. And basically they're just like, they get like an inch max, close to that inch max size, little gourami, and they are really cool. They have, I don't know, I can't explain it without getting a picture, and I'm not going to turn my laptop on and everything for a picture. But you guys can look them up, just sparkling gouramis. And I'm going to get like 3. 3 is about, I don't know, 3 is a good number in here, because they are really that small. And they just like, and they do this clicking noise too. It's just a really interesting fish. They have videos of them on YouTube and stuff with the clicking. So go ahead and check those out. And I don't know, maybe if the tank gets planted enough, I'll try some red cherry shrimp, even though sparkling gouramis have been known to eat the babies of them. But, you know, it could be like a live food thing for them, so we'll see what works out after the plants get established. But yeah, once I get all the setups and everything going, and this tank gets really grown, well, I'll get the sparklers. I gotta call my fish store about it today, actually. But yeah, they're pretty cheap too. Like $4 is pretty kind of expensive almost for them. So that's cool, and I'm pretty excited about that. So yeah, there's an update on the tank, and of course I wanted to make it 3 minutes long, and it's 6 minutes. So that's just how it works. All right, later, guys.